Alrighty. Hey, Bonnie, how you doing, buddy? Alright, we're gonna load up StarRupture. Load game. I think I have an idea on how I want to build things out on here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be 100% what it should be. Alright, I need to take inventory of what we were doing last time, because I forget. I gotta fix this one thing over here, hold on. There we go. Good, tired as always. Man. Well, I'm glad you stayed here today. Alright, let's just check this out. Here's what I've got going so far. I have my ore piping into a row of smelters. My smelters then pipe everything via this line to a bunch of fabricators. So whatever is needed just gets pulled off the line, right? And then whatever is still needed over here for furnaces goes through. Same deal, just zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. And then at the end of it all, I'm trying to make like a giant storage network for, because it works already. It gets a little clunky when I turn the machine on for everything, but like this worked. So I have to try to figure out, oh, that's what we were doing. We redid all of our, okay, I know what we did. We were working on storage because I messed up last time. So centerpiece comes to, what was it? It's this one, two. This one, two. No, this has to be, the chat is not showing. There we go. This has to be you. Rotate. So then this has to be here. Okay. Then we pipe in this to here. I'm doing all this stuff like preemptively too. Like I have no idea if this system's even going to work. So yeah, this could all be for naught. Goes in here. Whatever is needed then comes out of here. Whatever's needed here would come out on this side. Same thing with you, and same thing with, we have to build you out. Okay. Just double. But this is now where we're going the other way. That way, right? Yeah, pushing it out that way. Then you get wired up to there. No, something feels wrong about that. Oh, that's how it goes. Felt like it was too sharp, but that's how I has it. And then it goes to this. Which is one square out. I like things to be symmetrical. Lock it. Rotate it. Should it be this way or the other way? Oh, it should be this way. Because these have to pipe into this. Oh, my Discord. I forgot to turn off my Discord. Sounds of my Discord doing silly things. Why does it never do the thing I said for audio? Audio output device. Yes. Oh. Nothing seems to have changed. I don't know. Weird. Okay. Alright, so that's hooked up. Then we'll get to this one if we need it. So we have bars, sheets, powder. Bars, sheets, powder. So we're going to need wolfram wire and titanium rods, because those are not part of that. So now if I go back here, there they are. It starts. The only problem is that this might take too long to get around to what needs it. There's no, like, shortcut. No. Thought I had a shortcut for a second, but I didn't. No. Yeah, these guys are doing their thing here. I'm gonna store up in there, take all those titanium rods, so I could just deposit them in the titanium rods now. Oh, look at that. Titanium rods. I guess I had one before. Oh, well. And that's it. It's all gonna be done-ish? Or this is what was inside these machines. Yeah, pre-everything. Yeah, because I'm telling it to stock up on this stuff here. Okay. Perfetto. Alright, so now we have that. Now we have to work on orbital launchers. And wiring up the outputs to that. You know what, maybe we'll do this anyway. Okay, let's go with the old drone. Alright, so you're gonna go here. To there. Then this and this connect. And that's it. Yeah, so that's all wired up. Then I need to do this. Can't just have that one spot. Okay, so then it was that way. On this one, okay. Put you here. Quick attach, okay. See, now the problem is I have more lines than I need. Well, I can connect these two and then those two. So let's do that, I guess. I just do one of these. Or would it be wiser to put it over here? No, there, because... Okay, I got this. I got this. Think. don't want to quit it. I want it to go back. And this connects. And then right here, we have another one. And then that'll feed off into our orbital supply. Right? I mean, I could bring this in a little bit. Just to have it nice and tight. Let's try that. I've done nothing but play Satisfactory all day today, so I have like weird efficiency stuff stuck in my brain right now. Which I guess is the way you should be with this game too, but it's not as like dependent. Alright, now you click there. You click there. Alright, we saved like a square. Oh, even better, I have another idea. Like this. Bring this guy into here. Yeah, I like that better. Alright, you turn to here. And then these guys just go bazingo. A little bit tighter. Okay, there we go. So that's gonna pipe now. Hey there, Double Tap. How you doing today? Now I gotta make an orbital launcher area. Okay. So if I were to do orbital launchers, where are you? There you are. Where should I put you? I mean, we have all this extra space now. I still want to do that crazy design too. So if I go... No, I'm not going to go that way. Which way should I go with it? I think over there is a dead end because of the, Yeah, we'll go this way with it. Let's start piping this stuff. I want to do it 3? I don't remember. I had it set up before and I forgot how I did it. Alright, so that's filling up, that's fine. Need to see this. Having a moment. Right, so that's everything here. I want to make cargo launcher. No, cargo launchers should be fine, dude. What am I talking about? Because this is going to be for the power bank. This is going to be for cargo, I think. But also, if I need to expand this, we could do that too. Yeah, how far does it go? I don't know where the lines are. I have to put like a building down for that. That goes pretty far. Okay. Alrighty, so let's do that. If I were to start building you over here, we're gonna have... I think that's the height, right? Yeah, that's the height. We're there. Two, three, four. Maybe we just do 4. Just to test it, to see if it works, instead of going crazy with all this other stuff. Just hooking those guys up turns off the power. Cool. Means I gotta build some more. There we go. Power supplied. Perfect. Now we just gotta figure out logistics. That in place. Gonna split out that way. There we go. Alright, so now what company do we want to do? Make ceramics? Oh, that needs ceramics. Titanium beams for you, so it's selenium. Go with the higher output item. 1 row of you. Can I make titanium housing is the question. I think I just learned how to do it. Oh, yeah, that's the important part. Is anything... Oh, it's coming. It's working. It'll work. Nice. So, let's just put everything to selenium. I don't know what it gets me, but it's the only thing I have working for me right now. Beautiful. The whole thing will actually work. Okay, so now... That's nice. Okay. If I were to be doing... So titanium housing, ceramics... The titanium housing comes from where? Furnace. I have to research it still. So beams and sheets. I'm getting rid of all of my titanium. Do I not have sheets? I have sheets.
Oh, nice.
There's still throughputs. Okay, so we're good. The only problem I think we're going to have is when I have more than one thing going over there. You furnish. Perfect. So now I have titanium housing gets built there. Then also I got to unlock ceramics. 900 wolfram, 300 calcites. I wish I had like a to-do list you could pin in here. Maybe they have it. I don't know. There's that. We got these sheets. All right, so the furnaces. I have you making wolfram powder. I have you making wolfram powder.
Rupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Well, will that supersede the... Because that's literally the things I need right there. It requires... oh. Well, I mean, yeah, that'll work. It'll just be like one at a time. Right? There we go. It's loading up those. How soon before titanium beams come in? Because that's what that is. Guess I gotta wait. Okay. I like how being outside, you hear the air horn. The air raid sirens. Nice. It's a nice little touch. Nice little touch they got there. Oh, I should nuke these. Drop, 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 drop. Keep the other stuff. Does anything require... Oh, I should have kept on to those. Got him. Alright, fabricator. Now make rotors.
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Alright, so everything in the fabricator...
The product is being incinerated.
Good lord, all this data. Okay. So my fabricator can make a rotor now. I wonder what the recipe is. That happened fast. Helium extractor. Okay, I want to see what the other options are. Food stations. Maybe get a future health done. Well, it was because I couldn't do the titanium thing. War bonds. Recipe needs the rotor. Ceramics. Okay. I should dump off everything I have here. What is with all of these stupid Twitch bots, my dudes? No. I don't know why people think that works. I mean, it has to work, so yeah. Alright.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Alright, I need, wolfram dust. Okay. So now I can make my automatic rifle weapon ammo. Oh, and crafting material. I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
I think I can use this.
Make all of it that we can. Now we have ammo. Nice. And then I think I just need this to make pistol ammo, yeah. Have max pistol. I don't know what that blue stuff is for, so I'm just going to keep that back here. Meteor heart, go there, and then personal storage goes there. Alright, we're gonna go exploring. We find another, let's see where we went to already. We went, did that, but I still gotta get a drone. What if I go this way? Let's try this way.
Good work. Selenian thanks you for the shipment.
That was really fast to do 17,000 points.
That's just what I need.
Half as good.
Body, okay. Walked right over it. I don't see anything out here. But I don't know. Maybe there is... That's radiation, my brain tells me. But it also looks like there's stuff over there. Or that's where I started. There's an underground cave that I missed. I mean, does anything over here look like... an abandoned area? Or a satellite, at least, so I could do that, King of the Hill, defend your territory area thing. What else can we do here? Here we go. I don't see anything else over here. Just a big old mountain over there. I'm worried for when everything kicks off again, like when the planet's like, okay, we're okay now. I want to see if there's anything inside this chasm. Nothing leads down below anywhere. Right? No, nothing. Food-ish things here when that comes back. Doesn't look to be anything else. Okay. Alright, so I need to make a hard left out of here when we can. That's where we went to before, where there was the abandoned outpost. I feel like if we keep going this way, maybe that'll be like the edge of the map kind of thing. Maybe that's what I'll do. Get a feel for the early access boundary. Do I have food and water? I have no food and water. I'm an idiot. I better find an outpost, because they usually have food and water. Hey, Dragon Rider, how you doing today? Ooh, drone parts. That is so cool, but I know that that is going to kill me. Yep, that's the edge. Okay. So let's mark this way. That's radiation. Radiation kills you. We want to go around that nonsense. How was your Wednesday, Dragon Rider? Or it is now Thursday and I was not streaming yesterday. Starting to get some grass growing back. Whoa, 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 why? Does this do anything to me? Why is this so different? Oh, body. If I didn't get work PC on Windows 11? Yeah. How old's your work machine? I have a machine that it wouldn't update to Windows 11 because of hardware restrictions. Like, it was so old and out of date that it could not install Windows 11 on it. That was my old encoding machine.
Rupture status stable.
Now this is the fun part.
Stable.
That means bugs will come out now. Ready for an ambush. Can't go down there yet. Wonder if I can get mods to prevent radiation. Or at least slow. Okay. It's happening. Bugs. The only good bugs are dead bugs, sir. I don't want to be out here too long, though.
Come to mama.
Alright, so there really was nothing there.
Good stuff.
That stuff's all for hydration. Here's a cave, okay. Is this the cave I had on there? Yes, the cave I had on there. So basically, I had the outskirts of this area already mapped out without realizing it. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There's a body here.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Gotcha.
It's finished regenerating, which means not good news for me, because that means the bugs are out. Okay. Making our way back to our base, which is now actually that whole structure I decided I started working on for my building, my crafting actually worked, and I'm surprised that it was so smooth. I hate that I could see the parts for the next, like for the expansion, or not the expansion, but when EA goes into its next phase. Yeah, I want to play through EA until, like, I hit the content wall. So next, when they drop the update, I'm going to be, like, ready to go. I gave it a little over a year ago. Very good to keep it fairly updated. i5 seems to work even well. Wait, i5. IE? Or your processors of Intel, like the i5. There you go. This one looks like it can go down further over here. Nah, everyone has their day. Don't worry about it, Dragon Rider. It seems to work. Gotcha. Dropping it off the back of your motorcycle. That's pretty good. Okay, there's some bugs. Pretty good litmus test. See if you could drop it off the back of a moving vehicle. It still works. We're good. At least I could see my base. Alright, we've done enough exploring for this. Let's go set up... This is where there was... Yeah, there was stuff here. I've already gotten this. Alright, so there's no abandoned outposts over there. That was weird. Monolith. Hey there, King Doggo. How you doing today? I gotta go deeper into that spot. Okay. Understood. I don't like it, but let's go back to base. There we go. Send you a screenshot of how it looks on vertical. Hold on. Yeah, I have no control over how it works on vertical at the moment. I'm using YouTube's built-in... Here, I'm using YouTube's built-in thing. So I'm not like doing a streaming like a normal thing. So this is like their test. They rolled it out to a lot of people. I'm not sure if everybody has it yet.
Necesito agua.
But eventually they're going to open it up so that you could use third-party stuff so that both feeds go to one stream with a combined chat. That's what it does now. So both the vertical and the horizontal are the same thing. I don't like that that's like that. I wish I saw that sooner. There we go. Alright, now it's time to see what my reward is. What company we want to work with next. Claimed. We need tubes. What else do we need? So we could use these two. So the blue guy is going to give me more war bonds, which is good. Titanium housing we have. Yeah, for the most part. Not enough titanium housing on being crafted. I have to figure out how to add that to the assembly. Or did I put it on there with the furnace? Uh-oh, why are you... What did I do? There we go. We had titanium sheets blocking the way. Okay, so that's good. That's happening now. I'm doing okay, sir. It's good for IRL, but for gaming it can be hit or miss. I do like it better making one stream and everything's just, you know, succinct and together and everything's good to go. And having to set up multiple streams, multiple thumbnails. And a few people have an app to integrate Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I'm using a chat bot to do that. Both you guys are talking here. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Get it back here. Get back here. Yeah, both you guys are in the same spot right here on both. No, this isn't Satisfactory. This is StarRupture. A Satisfactory like, but like a little bit, actually very different. So why isn't this called? Oh, because titanium beams. No, titanium beams are made through here. One of these things is titanium beaming. Controller support is not yet there for this game. Why are you... I guess I might have to put this as higher priority. Now, why doesn't this work? Oh, now it's working. So once that fills up, that's making my titanium housing. If I tell you also to make titanium housing and you to make titanium housing, you've got my wolfram powder. So storage takes precedence over everything else. What's the key difference? Exploration. There's abandoned outposts you have to fight. There's bugs like Starship Troopers. You have to go scavenging abandoned outposts for blueprints to eventually upgrade your stuff. It's different than Satisfactory, where you're running out there for like overclocking and summer sloops and mercer spheres. There is still, you know, survival elements of like hunger and thirst and stuff. What can we do with this? The other thing is, hang around for like 45 minutes and I'll show you. It's a thing that I can only show you once every 45 minutes. Harvester mining. Ooh, that's good, actually.
Great.
Where is it? Here we go. And we swap this out for this.
This will help.
Satisfactory plus survival. The difference with the crafting element, Satisfactory pushes. So everybody talks about it being a push and pull system. Here's my extractor, my miner. See how it's not pulling anything or pushing out any elements? It's because it only pulls out elements when it needs them. So if I pull this out now, there it goes, because it needs these to make that. It's a little different than just, you know, Satisfactory with a gun. There's a whole lot of stuff I gotta figure out with this game. Well, it's loading up all of that. I guess I should put these on higher priority then. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta make you be titanium housing. That's all. That's how we fix that. I gotta get used to how the whole thing works because there are like this has priority over this, so the materials are gonna go into storage before they get used. But if I tell this, hey, I want this stuff, I want this material I'm trying to make in storage, then this is doing the pull request for this. You follow? Are my videos on this stream edited? What do you mean edited? It's also probably got to do with the way that I like set everything up, because this, where is it? This is how I set the whole thing up. I think it's like $15 right now, $16. Yeah, but this is the way I set everything up. It's probably not the most optimal thing because everything has to go down this long, windy production line just to get into storage and then into the orbital launchers. Yeah, 15. Hold on, I'll show you right now. Steam store page. Yeah, $20 normally. It's at the low price of $16 USD. Well, if things keep going the way they are, Bacon, not for long. All right, so now that is pulling in. Beams are going to here. That's why. Okay. I gotta go drink because I'm gonna like run out of I'm gonna be too thirsty in a minute. Hold on, food. Hydration. Use.
Nice.
Use. Then wanna use. Then I have my raw food bin, which is this one. Sort. Right, now we do this. No, we do this.
Useful information. Interesting.
Put this away.
I can use this.
Nope, put this away, not take it out. Can I not put the harvester mining dam? 8. At 25.
This will help.
Let's do that, yeah. It's not bad, honestly. It really is a good deal. And it's multiplayer. I know you put precedence on multiplayer games sometimes. Some of the stacking is weird. Like, I can't stack these ores in there, but I could stack it in my personal, which is weird to me. It is extremely early access, though, so that could also be a huge part of it. Now it works. Yeah, I just took the live stream and cut it down to like 30-minute chunks instead of having to go through to the live stream section because most people don't go to the live tab. I'm trying something out to see if people will actually watch the streams I cut up or if I'm just wasting my time. So again, it's not doing it. 3 seconds per, so it's just coming out at that rate. Yeah, that's like the supporter pack. I didn't do that, though. So I guess I would have to say high priority. Because I want the next company that I send off materials for to be you.
I can use that.
Alright, so then this one, the moon is the rotors. I haven't built that yet. This is all the same. I'm going to do this. And there we go. My network is working, kind of. There goes all my titanium housings. Making 3 at a time. It goes all the way through. Sends them off. Okay. Not sure how you feel about what. It's a solo, it's a single player game, like, for the most part. There's no PvP. It's all just this. I mean, you could... When Final Fantasy released this add-on pack to their games, you got extra items at the start of the game. I mean, it can be. It all depends, I guess, on how you use it. Or if you still have the stator, I could do that. What do I have in my weird storage? Helium, building parts, calcium. Alright, I gotta figure out rotors. Rotors, I think, come from here? No. Fabricator? Did I just kill that? No. Fabricators make rotors? Yes. And you need bars, which are only on this line. Huh. Yeah, people pay real world money for gold. How am I going to get rotors to go onto this? Let's see. So item comes in. Processes is this. Gets sent back here. Do I just... send it back? I wish I could do the curve. You want to hear an even crazier thing there, Bacon? I read an article today that Monster Hunter Wilds is having a lot of performance problems. I think that just solved it, because it'll feed back around. It runs it through the loop again, but I need to figure out a way to make it do it better. Monster Hunter Wilds, if you buy all the DLC, then you'll be able to have better frame rate, because the resource, the thing that's checking to see if you have DLC installed constantly is a resource hog, and is why the frame rates stutter. So that's a thing. I thought was pretty hilarious. Alright, so if I tell this now to start making, or where is it? If I tell this guy here, you're not making those anymore. Yeah, you are going to start making. That's a smelter, buddy. Sheets, rods, plates, beams, wire. Okay, I need to put another thing here. Oh god, I need to expand in a different way. Son of a bee sting. I don't know if this is gonna work anymore. I don't want to go the satisfactory route of like having specific things pipe into certain places. I kind of like the idea of a mega, I guess a mega setup right now. $12.25. Well, why don't we do... Well, that one's going good. What if I just turn this into this? Make it all one company.
I think I can use this.
Keep on going. Yeah, video card prices though is just the worst of the worst. All right. Oh, I think I get to show you in a couple minutes why this game is very different than Satisfactory. All right, I need to make a new fat ore. These things aren't making anything. I need you. I need you. I need beams. I guess if I just turn off the wolfram, I guess turn it into like an on-demand. Needs wires and that. So good thing I picked that one. Now, does it work? Is the question. I gotta get rid of that stuff over there. So this should be rotors. That needs things to pipe around. So it is making wires, and it is making rods again. It's working. What if I... I know how to make this work better. Moon people. Yeah, co-op for this is there. Hey there, Parker Adams. How you doing? I think I know what I have to do. I need to put alternating lines like in between these. Like it's here, then an alternating line so that it can feed into there to be quicker. Instead of having to go around the whole loop, if it's not needed for any of that, it'll just shortcut and go over here. That's what I gotta do. Because right now, this is working. It's not a dedicated server for this game. I believe it's peer-to-peer. So one of you is the host, and it runs on your machine. Yeah, that'll be so much better if I do that. That'll circumvent the whole thing. Okay. Well, that's what it is for now. This game has the potential, because there's a lot that goes on with this game that I'm just stuck here doing my silly little base stuff with. Oh, I have rotors being piped in this way. Okay. Alright, so this is fine for this loop. Or is it? I mean... yeah, it's fine for that loop, I guess. It's not so much a traffic jam, it's just that it's congestion here. Making rotors one at a time. Okay. I need to expand this. Yes. Too far to get back. The rotors are actually going out pretty okay. I did not expect the rotors to be that quickly produced. It's so cool when you see it all moving. Hey Parker, what's going on, buddy? All right there, Mr. Doggo. I'll talk to you like tomorrow or something. Alright, so it's feeding back in. That's going there. I need this to be more. I need more. What if I... I mean, we could always extend the power situation beyond there. But I also think I could probably do away with the storage bit for now, even though it was a pain in the ass to set up. What's happening over there? Sorry, Parker. I don't know what's going on with you. Just time me out for like a day. I wonder if this is what's clogging stuff up too, but it should be fine. Now we're sending stuff off like crazy. So this one should be done soon. Was testing this one out. This one's actually going pretty well too. 45. I like that it just takes exactly how much it needs, and then you're done. I think part of the problem is I need more than one of each thing. When this finishes running, I might redo some stuff. Also, having it go around the entire loop is part of the issue. It looks like it's wrapping up, so... does all that, and then it sends the one teeny weeny little rotor out. Yeah, we are gridlocked. I don't know if that would also cause gridlock or not, to be honest. Get rid of it here. I have to get rid of it here. So if I got rid of this piece here and that piece there, and slotted in one that would go this way, would circumvent that. This would go into here. And the same thing with these, but I feel like doing that would cause such an issue. But again, it might be because I'm calling from multiple things. Let's give off how much per? 35. Well, I guess I know that the rotor recipe works with that whole runaround. Yeah, this star's going to blow up soon. I think in order to do what I want to do, I need a lot more room to play with. This is going to give me war bonds, and then this is a defense turret. Okay. You're going to give me wind turbines. I could actually use that. 200 megawatts per. 10 megawatts?
The reward from the Griffiths Blue Corporation is
200.
already waiting for you. You'll like this.
Alright, I could buy some stuff with the war bonds. Okay. There's that. If I turn all these to the red dude. Wait, no. Was who had the... Yeah, you, the moon.
Oh, just what I need.
Let's see what happens now when I turn more than one of these into... Well, this is... I need Wolfram and I need... bars. So... bars? Where are the sheets going? It ain't here. Oh, titanium housing. Yeah, I need more machines. Okay. Oh, it's super aggressive, Muujin. It is beyond aggressive. Stabilizers, rotors, tubes. We're working on this guy. That's a lot of stuff. We're actually working on this with the rotors. I might have to, like... Do I pack it up and build a new base? Then I could do it right there. Why not? Well, you could take anybody, actually. You're not stuck with the one person all the time. All you gotta do is this. Now I'm the dude. And now I'm the science dude. Now I'm the biologist. And now I'm back to who I was. Okay. I like this setup. But it takes way too long to get things done. If I didn't have... I need a double lane to go that way. Like that. Yeah.
I'm detecting
Oh, there we go.
activity.
It is time. Alright, so what's on my persons? We are gonna just... Can I use any of this in recipes? Fabricator. Yes. Melter's all done. Okay. I gotta find that one blueprint, which is annoying. The bugs are aggressive than crash your game. What are the, like, what's your system specs? I have 1605 chemicals, then hardening agent, and then that. Need this to be faster. Alright, we're gonna redo everything in a minute because that's just the way my brain works. Yeah, we're gonna go back out and explore and try to find that last piece. Personal storage. If I put... We're ready. Bring food.
Let's see.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare
40
for
calories,
impact.
50 hydration. I'll take that, actually. I've also got to research food stuff. Keep forgetting about that. Research food. Toxicity, no toxicity. Gotta find you, serpent root. Brickler. Toxicity. Per plant. Removes seconds. Okay. This basically wipes the slate clean of toxicity and other effects.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
40. Yeah, we don't want to mess with star tiers, apparently. Or this stuff, actually. Alright, so leave it alone. There we go. Alright. Time to explore. I think it's going to be up here or within this patch right here. Am I running out of space? No, it's just I didn't design it. Well, I designed it for what I needed. But now the needs are outgrowing the space a little bit. Like, I don't have enough room to do it. We opened up a map a while ago. Map, new gun. I think we want to go... We did this. So we want to go this way. But also, I don't think I did this cave. Maybe I did, maybe I did. We'll do it another time. Nope, going the wrong way. Always, always, always going the wrong way. This part that sucks is that this is going to be into the that spot where all the it makes you slow down when you walk through it. It's a monolith. That's that. Why don't we just keep going this way? This should be significantly stronger now. Oh yeah. Okay, those limbs are nothing to bark at. Like that is crazy stronger. It's all right in multiplayer. I've played it. It's like satisfactory when it comes to the base part. You get up one person who just takes over. The exploration stuff could be done a little bit easier if you all just spread out and go like the cardinal directions, depending on how many players you have. Yeah, we gotta go into this spot. That's what I was thinking. But what if I don't? But what if I didn't? Because I know over here I'm gonna die. I already unlocked that. Because as soon as the planet's like, yeah, I'm back to being okay. It's not going to be okay for me. There's this. Body, drone wreck. Yeah, I prefer playing solo, at least to get to the feel of it. Going into this game solo, okay, I found the map. I found the thing. But there's also a drone piece over here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Got it. I done got it. I prefer playing solo the first time at bat because you don't know how to play it, a game sometimes. Well, there's another radio tower over there. Oh, this is so far away. Okay, the sun is starting to come out, and that's bad news for me. Because I think we're gonna trigger everything just about now. This is so cool, though.
Great.
Probably could leave that stuff behind, actually. Base is nearly ready to go. All 3 habitats are operational and test results are positive, including the most important one. The base withstood a star rupture. I'm sorry to report that Engineer Carlson, despite being forbidden to, left the base during Rupture's instability. I sent out a small search party and they were able to find him, but due to the destructive power of the rupture, next time we might not be able to retrieve his sleeve or even his disc. If possible, please send a replacement when you can. I'll be so bold as to ask what the potential that the potential candidate be informed of how important it is to listen to one's superiors and follow the missions and regulations. We don't want this to happen again. The mission is already costing us quite a bit of money. Vermin attacks are not as troublesome as they were at the beginning of the mission. Their small hands are not able to seriously... okay. Well, it's letting me know that things are going to get worse. Alex, I need ammo to get out. The rupture's damaged the main part of the plant. It might not work. Alex, anyone over? This isn't funny. The mushrooms here don't make a good long-term food source. Get me out of here. Hello? Oh. Those are his transmissions. Food bar, water bar. I don't think this is a base that's going to give me materials that I'm looking for. Is this even a spot on the map? It is. Look at all those dead bodies. Maybe it isn't here anyway. Or after all. Shotgun shells. I already have a rotor. Ball damage. Reduction. From Maria Quinn. Hi mom, hi dad. Nothing's changed on Arcadia. The weather's still terrible and the food isn't any better, but I finally got praised by the boss. All the money you spent on my education isn't going to waste. I just got my first paycheck and wow, I already sent you some money. Promise I'll pay it back every penny. Maybe now Chris will be able to go to college too. Doesn't look like things are going to be working out for you there, pal. Alright, so every... Oh... There's more down there. That's why that one gave you the fall damage reduction, because boy howdy. And this is gonna work out real terrible for me once the bugs come back. Should already be here, which is the scary part.
I'm getting
The
better at
Raptura
this.
is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
And it's happening. I triggered everybody. Oh no. Oh god, we're in the thistle stuff, whatever they call that.
I'm getting better and better.
Oh god.
Changing mags. Changing mags.
Oh god, we're done.
Reloading.
Had to be that stuff. The slow down stuff.
Reloading.
Oh god. I think I lived. Maybe.
I can use this.
Thank goodness for the automatic rifle. Pistol would not have. I would not have made that.
Come to mama.
Probably go slow. These things jump so high. No, bad touch.
Changing mags.
Alex, come in.
What's up?
Just as I thought, the core's overloaded.
Nicolas said everything was okay.
I think Nicholas is not okay.
I'm gonna kill him. Do you know where he is?
I bet he's out gathering those plants of his. Either way, he's out of range. I tried texting him.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna report this.
I'd hold off. If he finds out you reported him again, he won't fix the core.
Okay, so we wait for him. He fixes the core, I report him to Clever, and then I kill him.
Maybe you should just break his legs, so he doesn't keep going to and fro.
Okay, so we wait for him. He fixes the core, I report him, kill him. We print him a new sleeve, and then I break his legs.
Interesting. This time, averting the case of the attack on Deputy Commissioner Tsunoda. 3 men who 2 years ago attacked member of the Science and Innovation Commission, Kenji Tsunoda, were today found guilty of carrying out a terrorist attack. They are facing a life sentence. It's possible, however, that Judge Kanone will invoke a recently passed new law after the death penalty was abolished. A new type of punishment was introduced where the perpetrator's disc is removed from their body and placed in a prison safe, never to be put in a sleeve again. Opponents of the new law claim it's cruel and a human rights violation. They are planning to protest in front of the courthouse. Deputy Commissioner Tsunoda's sleeve was destroyed during the attack, but his disc was retrieved by the anti-terror squad. Being placed in a new sleeve, Tsunoda continues to serve on his Interesting. My nose is just not my friend lately. Feels fine there. Alright, is there anybody else here that I missed? Yes, up top in there. Alright, I think it's safe to say that I have completely checked this area out. Got a ton of loot. I hear the bug noise again. I don't like that. Oh, God. Spitters? Get out of here.
Changing mags.
That actually works.
Reloading.
Music hasn't changed, which means something is still alive out there. There you go.
Reloading.
I wonder if there's a way to expand your inventory. It might also be meant to, like, loot a little bit and then go about your day. Not like how I'm doing, like, right now with a crazy amount of looting. Like, purposeful looting is the way I think it might be. There's that piece. There's the body.
That's just what I need.
What do I need to drop? Drop this. Pick up the damaged memory module. I saw you.
Reloading. Changing mags.
Right ahead.
Reloading.
This is why I didn't want to come this way, because I know that bugs are here. It'd be like right on top of a body, right? Or is it underneath everything? Are you down there? I think you're down there. I may have been mistaken. Where is this body? Getting a lot of combat XP though, so that's nice. Yeah, I don't know where the... Not going crazy, right? There is definitely a body. Well, there it is. That is tricky. There we go. That would be nice. But it's also, they don't want you out exploring for too long also because of the rupture mechanic. So like, if you're out here doing all this stuff, you're going to get bogged down with looting and everything. So like, you're not going to make it back to your base, potentially. I see the loop a little bit. There's you can make a base here and do some stuff too, man. This looks like something else though. This is definitely something, but I don't know what. I don't have enough space in my inventory for whatever I'm mining there. Drop the wolfram. What is this? Titanium? That's titanium. That titanium also? Yes, that's titanium. So drop it. Between these guys, probably up there is the drone wreck it's telling me about. We have to go all the way back there, so let's do that. My favorite, bugs. They don't disengage, it feels like, ever. Rubber.
What is that?
Super aggressive. Right, music stopped. Means we go home.
Necesito agua.
Well, I think it also necessitates having to make multiple bases. Like, having a mega base is probably a way to go about it, but making multiple throughout here is probably the better way to go about it. I need food and water. I took this. Game is gorgeous. Like, remarkably gorgeous. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new base once I unlock windmills. Figure out exactly what I need. We just make like a huge row of like 12s. I have to figure out a better distribution line is the problem. Because I believe we're getting to the part now where the unlocks I'm getting are also, they're all fabricators. So I need fabricators to feed into fabricators. Almost there. What is that? That's 1,000 to go, and these are 45 apiece, so a lot less jammed up now. What are you making? You're making titanium housing. For what, though? What is the purpose of the titanium? Oh, just to make the titanium housing. Okay. The way that this is now, the next time I turn on these machines, if something needs titanium housing or something else that's in here, then I just do that and it pulls out of here first, and then this is refilling here. Wonder if I disconnect this and try that, what happens? I don't know. My problem is it's a one-way street, and I need it to be a double lane, 2 ways all the time. I guess if I had the multi-rail working, question? I don't know. Let's go put our stuff back. We got war bonds. Yes, we did. We got war bonds. How about you? Fall damage, fall damage. So we get... I noticed that before. I have a lem that does 25 or one that does 8. Like how, huh? Huh. All right.
Moon Energy thanks you for another shipment.
What'd we
According to
get?
their observations, your production has not
Wind
damaged
turbines.
the amount of greenhouse gases in Arcadia 7's atmosphere has not changed.
Increases base core capacity by 20. Oh. Inventory upgrades. So they are on here. Actually, food station would probably be nice, but ceramics. How do I make ceramics? First, let's drop this off. Claim that.
Interesting. Useful information.
All food. Did I run out of room for raw food? I did. All right. Whoa. I wonder if this means I can make a shotgun now.
Ah, gotcha.
Shotgun. Best for close combat. That was to unlock it. Now I gotta build it. That's right. If I take out you and put you as the... Reduces deployment time. No, this is all like weapons upgrades and stuff over here. Like I could change my mods on this gun. This is kind of cool. increased magazine capacity. That might be worth it. There's going to be weapons, magazine capacity, reduced deployment time, increased rate of fire. I think we're going to do... extended mags. Now I have... it's almost double. That's nice. Oh, this is like your choices. Oh, here we go. So I have... nothing else I can unlock because I only have 32 war bonds. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I could put pistol ammo back. Grab me some shoddy. Now, how do I make shotgun ammo is the question. Calcium powder, which I don't have here. Alright, let's look at our company requirements. Ceramics, tube, stabilizer, heat resistant, titanium housing. Heat resistant shield, do I have you unlocked? I don't know. Furnace, ceramics, I don't have you unlocked. Heat resistant shield, I don't have you unlocked. We're gonna do a lot of unlocks is the problem. Alright, so we basically need to go say goodbye to this base. It was a good base.
Great.
We're not going to destroy it because we can use this to our advantage. Yeah, just for titanium housing. Just going to switch everything over to make titanium housing. While we're doing other stuff. See how it's pulling everything from their inventory? I've already got this set up to do that, so we don't even have to worry. Alright, so we're gonna say goodbye to base number 1. Look at the map. So right here is a pretty swell spot to build. Because you have calcium, titanium, wolfram. I think out here is where you get the bugs.
Good stuff.
Base has that first base has a lot of the stuff I want though. I drop this here. Not sure if that's a good spot. There might be better. Plus, we've already got stuff set up there. I had to go back 10 minutes because it's... Oh, no. That was... Okay. So what happened there was my inventory was full and it was giving me an unlock for completing a company mission. It was the LEM stuff. Those little circuits that I put in for progression to upgrade stuff. It gave me one of these, but because I didn't have any space, it didn't drop it on the ground where I was. It was just like, yep, Goodbye forever. Which I thought was kind of weird. And it wasn't giving it back. It wasn't food. It was a lem thing. The upgrades for my person.
Come to mama.
All right, titanium. Wolfram? All the way in the distance. I mean, I could. It would be a good spot to settle down and do stuff, man. I see bugs. They do be patrolling. I think there's the spot. It really is. Okay. Got all three. I hear the bugs. Titanium. I hope that's Wolfram. Well, here's the problem. I don't really see anything out here that's as good of a setup for titanium and wolfram so far as I have it at the base I have set up. And I could always do something like this where I pipe in calcium. I think I'm just going to... I hate running around not knowing what the next step is. Okay. Is that within the range of... It's... I got one calcium deposit. One, two, three. So this is as wide as it goes. Not that wide. I'd have to put one here. One here. Get all of it. I guess if I moved this to there, it might be better. I don't know. Let's take everything apart and start up again. We have like 45 minutes to figure out how to do this better. Although I see all those titanium housings just flying down the belt. Why is that red over there? Horde. That's a lot of housing. Halfway there. I'm just going to let it do its thing. For a little bit while I redo the power. But then part of this was... What if I put the power on this side? I gotta get... I have building mats. What's going on there? Alright, so if I were to build... power. Wind turbine. 400. That's a lot of power. Just those two machines generate 200 power. Wait a minute, how much does it generate? 200 megawatts. These guys generate 10. So that's 400 megawatts right there. Which means I can remove, like, all of this. That right there, which is those two wind turbines. Trying to see when it's gonna like poop out. It might not poop out because it's only doing a couple things. In-grid 400 used is that. So like, yeah, if I were to turn on the other machines, it would all go kaput. Right there is more power than I ever needed before. Those look cool. What if I reroute this from going that way to this way? But yeah, this I think is everything I need to do here. 35, 27. I'm sending a couple more each time. All right. I think I have to rethink things. I think instead of making one giant mega train, I have to have specialized sections, to be honest. That's not annoying. Yeah, so if I have to have specialized sections to make certain materials, how would that work exactly? I know I have to do a lot of research. I think that's the thing I was going to do, was set off to do a bunch of research parts for recipes, because I know I need to make things like tubes, so I need sheets. I need 600 sheets. Let's turn on the machines. I need 600 of these guys. You're coming with me. Sheets, thank you. Almost everything I need. Yeah, I think I just basically have to have specialized stations that go into storage for each material and then feed them into a major line. Instead of one giant snake, I'll figure it out. Or I won't. One way or the other. Fabricator. I know I can get rods. I think those are right over here. One he uses making rods. Boom. Just the one he is. That's making my wolfram wire. Okay. you now. Fabricator. Almost there. What did I pick up? I picked up... That was it. There's not much more I can do. Except helium. I have a lot of helium here, but this is not the way you're supposed to get it. Decent amount of it, though. Oh, there's still blueprints. 4 more blueprints. I think all data for building is done, at least. That's nice. Polyfruit. That's it. Okay. We're back at a traffic jam. That's the problem. That's the problem. Alright, so what if I build out that way too? How tall does this rock here go? Here's what I'm thinking. This is also part of the problem. I don't want to be too high off the ground. Or just to start building out. I don't know, maybe we just start here. Get rid of these guys. Starts from here. What are we building? Okay. I feel like I have to legitimately take everything down. More storage in between could be beneficial. I think what I have to do is I have to just break my head from doing this to doing like, here's going to be where I make the pipes. Here's where I make this. I make these very specific areas for fabrication. Yeah. The other problem here is that I only have one pipe leading in for all the things. I mean, if I was able to go higher, I don't know. My brain, I'm trying to like wrap my head around it. It's late in the night. Much more does my thing have to go before it completes that? %. I think pulling that ground into a halt. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Do it, but we gotta. Makes me sad. Problem here, though, is I'll just build it out in concept first. Hold on. Instead of tearing shit down. Let it continue doing what it's doing. That's the smarter play. So we're going to have something like a smelter.
Rupture activity detected.
Of course there is.
Finding a safe place.
Put the smelters here. Sure, I wish to put this here. Thank you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm gonna hide out here now. So what I'm thinking is, let me. Yeah, individual fabrication is basically like making mini factories and then connecting the pipes, where they like setting up a highway system so that the pipes go where they gotta go. Like, that is the way to go. So like, I'll set up a row of smelters that create all your bars.
Head to safety immediately.
I love this. All my ore is being smelted into ingots. Then all those ingots get passed into fabricators. And everything that gets made from a fabricator gets put into storage. Then I hook up furnaces and other fabricators to those storages. That's how we're doing this. Instead of having to try to loop around and go on this giant production line, everything's just going to create, yeah, I think that's the better way to go. So you make a warehouse of parts, and then those parts get shipped out for what they need. Right? That makes sense, sort of. I'm not going to tear down this stuff just yet because it could be doing things while we're figuring this out. What if I open it prematurely?
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Buildings have overheated. I gotta wait for them to cool down before I can do anything. Right, so this is... What do I have? I have... According to my map, I have 1, 2, 3 titaniums. 1, 2, 3 wolframs. And if I dedicate... I have 2 and 2. Okay, so I only need 4 smelters at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2 there with a space. Lock in the Z level. We're too high up. What if I have to go and do this? Elars. Do that, right? Does that change anything with this building? Stop it. Why does it do that? Thank you. And that worked. Cool. But it's part of that problem I was talking about. Like, it's too far off the ground, but it's kind of working. What if I did? There you go. That'll help. Alright, so this is my smelters. Am I gonna have them branch out? Or if I have them going to rows of smelters, right? Smaller fabricators. I would need one for all of those things, right? So rod 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, just the base parts. Or no, because everything gets recycled into each other. How am I supposed to do this? Right. So, what if I just start mapping out the ground? I should probably be putting these down. With the ground. That's fine if I just start doing this. out of resources. That's what it is. Okay. I finally ran out of resources after forever.
I can use this.
Okay. And that's where we lose it. Okay. What I could do also is put more power stuff here. One, two, yeah, that's enough for 3. Guy. Power. There you go, buddy. All the power I could ever need for now. Okay, now we're starting to look kind of like I know what I'm doing. So, we're going to have... I think we're going to do the whole idea with the line of smelters like I did there. Or with the fabricators. Because... Or do I want to just do like...
Ruptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
Well, the smelter's going to make this. Fabricator. If I just put you here. Just to see something. So we have 1, 2, 3 titanium, 2 pure wolfram. Okay. I think that helps actually clear things up a little bit. 3 titanium and 2 wolfram. Fabricator here. How are you colliding with another building, sir? Oh, you're one too low. don't like that freeze when I'm building. That puts my... Okay. That makes me worry. Let's do this thing again. Undo you, though. It's gonna be a little off-centered, which is fine. A fabricator. Where are we going with this?
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
That's wonderful. That makes me worry. I think it's in the process of pulling tiles out and putting them back in and redoing all of the structure integrity. I think that's what's happening when that brief pause happens. Take you. Pipe you there. Pipe you there. Would have liked it to have been a little more, but aesthetically, it displeases me. That's better. Move it all down one. Building ain't stable. Pick the worst spots to build, dudes. It's like not even funny. Why don't I put this up again? Yeah, it's much faster points, but like my brain cannot comprehend how to do this stuff here. I'm too high up off the ground over here. Another problem is I use so many of these ones with the columns. I have to undo each one of these individually. This is the problem I have with the game so far. Is the destruction aspect. This is fine. But each one of these pieces that has a pole in it, though, it's going to be a screw job. I hate it. I think the small ones might also be the way to go a little bit. Like, I just want to figure out how to get this done properly. Maybe I can do it with what I have over there. Alright, so we lost the stutter when you're destructing. Okay, okay. What did we learn? Don't use pillars for everything. Too bad terraforming isn't a thing in this game. Okay, now that we're broke down all this stuff. There we are. Okay. Stuff is still piping around to make this. Oh, we're just building fabricators. We're not piping them out. Okay. But does that mean that we're basically done with this? Yeah, we're basically done with this part. Need water. I don't have any. I have a little bit of water there. Use this guy. Okay, I don't need that in my ears. Oh my god. Power situation. Tons of it. Not using any. Okay. Think. It's basically the same setup I had here. It's just that it takes forever to do everything. I need more pieces to this puzzle. Break this down. This part's not needed. This, however, is needed for now. What titanium beams coming through? Oh, I knew that from the beginning. Like, when I do like the fact that the more that you delete the same piece, it does speed up, but that's, you need, the same way you have a zoop to do this, you need a zoop to delete.
Congratulations. Clever Robotics has received its order.
Level 6.
A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Level 2 rails. So does that mean... Oh my goodness. How do you tell the difference? Oh, 1 and 2. I get it. Good lord. That's faster. Alright, maybe we can keep doing what we're doing here. So the middle piece is going to be faster. Okay. Yeah, that works a lot better. That works a heck of a lot better, dude. Look at how fast it's moving. This is a game I bought. I don't think I've ever played a game on stream that I got a key for. I had someone reach out to me today about a game that they're coming out with. And it's been on my wish list since June. And they reached out saying like, hey, I saw you played Hollow Knight on your channel. Would you be interested in like a key for my game? And I'm like, hey, funny story. Here's a screenshot of my wish list. I added your game in June. I'm more than happy to pay for it. So I'm just going to wait to hear back about like how long the game is. Because it's like a Super Meat Boy style game. Where you, there's no like combat, it's just avoiding obstacles and stuff like that. So I'm waiting to hear back, and then we'll see about what we're gonna do. All right, so now I'm at the point where I have to redo things. Okay. All right, but now we know that this stuff works. Okay. This is my mass delete because I used what do you call it? The flat floors with no supports. So when something gets taken away, it all goes to shit. I'm gonna go see if I could use this stuff to research. Furnace. And smelter's all good. All that stuff to good use. But yeah, now that I have the level 2 belts, holy heck, does that change things up a little bit. redesign base of the base number 7 billion at this point. Do we need anything else? What else do we need for research? Almost done with that one. Okay. So this stuff here is just going to get torched. Drop, drop, drop. I have so many things like the rotors. Why isn't it picking it up that like I could use this for the research? Oh, it did. It did do that. Okay. Drop, drop, drop. Actually, what I should do is just build storage here and manually insert it. Now, where did those go? Those just disappeared into the ether. If I tell you to be a rotor. They're in there, but they're not. Okay. That is odd behavior. Peculiar. Titanium bar, wolfram wire. Picks them up by the hundo. Put wolfram wire in here. Rods. Beams. That's fine. Okay. Fill in the holes. Wolfram bar, this should all be building material. Because each one of these things I dropped was like 10 apiece. Okay. There we are. 4-way splitter's nice. I'm gonna have to utilize it a little more than I was. We have 3 titaniums. 1, 2. I should make another wolfram. I think I have it hooked up. I just don't have nothing piping from it. I'd have to pipe it or... Oh, I have another one here? I do not make things easy for myself. This can drop. This can drop. Drop, drop, drop. The next, what do you call it? The next rupture will take care of all this stuff. All right. Now let's take one of you. Put you to here, and then put you to... I think right about there would be the spot it needs to be, right? No. Why is this gonna do that? I have 2 things feeding off each miner so far. I can think I can handle more. I might do that. That might be a better way to go about it. 'Cause I need to look at this stuff. 2 of these, 2 seconds. Especially now if I'm gonna... Ideas. Ideas, ideas, ideas. Right, so I have 1, 2, 3. So if each one can branch off to 3, that means... Let me just test a thing here. That would mean I would do something like this. That one. Then I would have... Leave it like that. Testing something right now. If I went like this. Right. I say, hey, you're not going to be this anymore. You're going to be titanium bars. Much faster. Let's just drop these here. Okay. I'll do it for 2 for now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that actually works like that. Splitting them up. Okay. And then I'll take the wolfram. Fuck. I should have piped them next to each other. What am I doing? What am I doing? go with this. You go with this. Okay. So now I'll have it. Going. Okay, good. Now this is going to feed into here when it's needed. And I can do the same with the wolf room. Everything's at level 2. I'm wondering if it would be better to do something like this. You'll see. Oh, just this guy. Also, I need another set of these guys. Building is not stable. Suck a butt. How are you not stable? That don't make no sense. Okay, so we got a problem here. I mean, I guess if I brought it out further, I could probably also just kill this stuff. Alright. Kill this. Man, nothing like redoing your entire base for the 18th time. Drop, 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 drop it all. What's this stuff? Name housing, fine. Okay. So what if I brought this out a little further? It's the chasm there that's screwing things up for me hardcore. What's your question there, Muujin? What do you mean small platforms? Are you telling me there's other platforms I could be using? You're using more stuff to connect all my stuff. What do you mean? Why am I building small platforms? You're using more stuff to connect all your stuff. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by small platforms. That's all I have. Unless you've unlocked something later on that I have not. I'm unsure of what the question is. Cargo dispatcher. Oh, son of a gun. You're way behind me right now. Okay. Oh my god. 5 rails. So many little platforms. So it's easier for me to walk around and plan things out. Instead of having to like jump down. Like if I have to walk around instead of having to like jump up around and everything. Plus it also connects all the power. It helps me just figure out stuff easier. It's the way my brain works. Part of the whole I've been playing Satisfactory for way too long kind of thing. But yeah, it helps me map things out kind of like a circuit, if that makes any sense. Rid of all this stuff. It's more of a preference thing. Coming from Satisfactory, where foundations are key to planning, it's just a thing that's stuck with me. Alright, so I want to split each one up into more of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want 7 and 8. I also like everything to be smooth, like an egg. Yeah, it helps with that a little bit. When I first started this, the first stream, I didn't bother doing this. I was just like, you know, putting things down. And it made everything real messy. But the other downside of it is this. Taking things apart. Oh, I did do this here. The thing I like about Satisfactory is you could put foundations in the sky. There's no like structural integrity requirement. What I'm gonna do now have so much stuff. Yeah, the expandable platform is nice. It's smooth. Like an egg. Oh god, I did this. What the hell is wrong with me? Well, we're moving shop. Oh, that's a drone you unlock. I think it's the robotic. I forget which company it was. Yeah, you have to unlock it. It's the build drone. Yeah, it's upcoming. I might play this off stream just to get everything set up again and working. But now that I know that certain things work, I'm not going to connect them to the ore. But I will raise things up a level. I think. I guess the other thing I have to get out of my head is that I don't have to walk around this thing all the time. Right. So, if we were a base and we were starting out, it would be like this. But it would be here. Yeah, you'll see. Oh yeah, this is gonna deteriorate. I have to put the ones with them down there. No, this isn't like, this is me trying to figure it out is what the issue is. Because it's a very different system from Satisfactory, and I don't know if I want to do the same thing I've done in Satisfactory a million times over again. You know what I mean? I'd rather try something new. And it may be that it is not going to work. Satisfactory is like this game, except for when you set up your extractor on a resource node, it doesn't... Satisfactory is definitely a different beast. It doesn't just give you stuff when you ask for it. It constantly gives you stuff. So the puzzle for that game is trying to figure out how to get all the... how to get all of the materials to, like, mesh proper, or to, like, to figure out the puzzle of that. Oh god, that's gonna be a pain in the butthole. I already hate it here. That one was loud. All right.
I'm detecting increased rupture activity.
Well,
Prepare for a
everything's gonna go away now. We get rid of drop, drop, drop. Okay. Got some time left. I want to do this. It is not stable. Okay. Alright, we're going to watch the world burn, and then we're going to just call it, and I'm going to figure this out off stream, I guess. So I really like the idea of the mega build. Now I have level 2 rails, so everything moves a lot faster. So it might be worth it to set the middle where it flies around as the high speed thing. The parts that branch off being low speed. But I also think I might want to try to figure out the idea of creating a section to produce items that get put into storage. And then you set up another area that produces things off of the items in storage. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. There's one from Fallout about I don't want to set the world on fire.
Prepare for impact.
That whole thing. I just want to start a fire in your heart, is what it says.
Extreme temperature detected.
I should eat some foods. I don't have no drinks. Alright. Alright.
Oh, just what I need.
Drinks done. Aqua bar. Hey there, aqua bar. Anything that gives me HP back? Yeah, that. Anything purple? Alright, so basically everything's at level 5-ish. I believe every single one of those items I left out in the front is now gone. Yeah, everything went up in flames. That's how you do your reset of all your trash. You just throw it out there.
Temperature returning to normal.
Yep, all gone. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to save here. Save. I'm going to save it there just in case everything is poopy butthole. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, picking up where we left off, or I might just make some time tomorrow to figure out a better layout and flow before stream, and we'll pick up the pieces wherever I leave off. But thank you all for hanging out and watching. If you're over on Twitch, do not forget to drop a follow. If you're on YouTube, I would appreciate it so much if you would drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that notifications are turned on, because sometimes it does not do that by default. And you'll be able to get notified when I post content and when I go live here. Thank you all for being here. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow.